to some more.
Hello everybody and welcome to Ryudo's Rumble Arena. This features a game very near and dear to my heart, Divekick. Divekick is a game that is as literal and simple as it sounds, but has a lot of complexity to go with it. It was released in 2013 by Iron Galaxy and One True Game Studios. Divekick, in its name, is a reference to a common fighting game move of the same name, where a character can jump into the air and do a diving angle kick towards the ground. They were really strong, and especially during a time during 2011 and 2012, where Street Fighter IV Arcade Edition and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 were released both in 2011. So between Street Fighters Yoon, Yang, and Rufus, and then Marvel vs. Capcom Dr. Doom and Wolverine, there was a lot of dive kicks that acted very differently, but they were kind of that one-stop shop to basically dominate in some way, shape, or form in their respective games without too much additional effort to your game plan. So one day, one Adam Hart, or Keats, took this to heart, and he and his friends created a prototype that debuted in Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament 8, which was the series precursor to one of the best fighting game tournaments to ever do it, Combo Breaker. Shoutouts to Combo Breaker. So it fills itself with various fighting game community references within and outside of the games itself. It comes off as unserious and comedic with its two-button gameplay, but it truly has remarkable depth. And when I say two-button, I mean two-button, not two-button and a directional input of some sort. The game is only 2 buttons. So today we meet in my Rumble ring to figure out who is the best dive kicker in the Black and the Flash GDQ community. Or at least 4 people who had some time around 6 p.m. on Saturday, and those are Prez, Karushi, Pop No Tarts, and Yatagami NL. So this will be a quick event. This will be best of 1 match, 5 rounds, and a single elimination bracket. And for less word salad, that'll basically be a 4-person bracket that looks like this. Each player will face off with one another, and the 2 winners of those first matches will fight against one another for first and second place, and then the 2 losers will face off for third and fourth place. There will be no second chances or no double elimination bracket. I got 15 minutes, and if I go over, PT will literally take my legs, and I like my legs. So, without further ado, let's get into the bracket. Alright, so commentator side of things here for me is that most everyone here has just gotten the game for the first time this past week. So I'm very curious to see what everyone picks as a result, and I'm a little bit surprised to see any of all people. I was expecting more dive, kick, maybe Markman if, you know, you feel a little bit saucy or bad. But
your duds.
Okay, Kenny.
So I played like 15 minutes of this game, and Kenny was kind of giving me the work, so I was like, hold on. What's going on?
You know, I'm all about it. Let's go.
Yeah, I had played this game for the first time some number of years ago. I can't even remember anymore, but Kung Pao was the character I'd actually first played, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play her today. So.
That's fair. Oh, but off the start, Karushi hitting that headshot there, so that means that President Noir is gonna be moving a little bit slower, and so that shield in the left corner actually dissipates all the way. So, the big thing about this game is with Kenny, he actually takes a different style of character to mimic every single game. He has his own set of moves and stuff like that, but for the most part, he is copying the other characters' movement, kick, style, and everything like that. So he is a multi-gen of this game, a random character pick for every single round. Playing it very patiently there, but closer to the line. If there is a timeout in this game, the person closest to the line does win and barely gets back into there. President Noir getting on the board.
Round 4, dive kick.
Now the meter is starting to grade a little bit and actually baits him in there. President Noir tying it up.
Round 5, dive kick.
It's very patient stuff from Karushi. He seems to be paying off for the most part here, but I think President Noir might be getting it. Things. What a good short hop to put the ball on the table there. That can freeze the opponent. Can they touch it?
Oh. Priority there. Yeah, it was very close priority.
Yeah, that was terrifying in different ways. Alright, fastball there. Try basically the out of the President Noir. Fight. Oh, man. Stuffed out the ball right there.
Round 7, dive kick.
Oh, wow.
Double KO. Wow.
All right.
Didn't even know that was a
Same
thing.
frame. Yeah, same frame or something.
Just Bailey is at the table right now for Penny. All right.
Oh,
They do it. It gets the headshot after.
nice.
Queen. Match point here for President Warren. Has a great situation. Now can he get a character that really works well with him? And it will work perfectly.
Please. Yeah, that was clean.
That was very clean. That was extremely clean.
So I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea Kenny switched styles, so it's kind of frightening to find that.
Yeah, this game has like some like actually cool mechanics like beyond the like apparent simplicities.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. What
because-
comes out as a very
yeah.
simple looking game, has a lot of depth to it, is the big thing instead of like complexity instead. So there's a lot to learn in this game at a high level.
I'm already used to this. Most of my FGC buddies are across the pond anyway.
Oh, you've already been training for this
Face
moment
me.
here.
Select your chair.
That's why it's good this game has rollback at least, so you don't have to deal with the 100 ping. as much.
Yeah, at least as much as you can, right?
Right.
Select your duds.
All right, I'm going with Dr. Scholes, who is for the Marvel vs. Capcom fans, a Dr. Doom dive kicker versus the Fencer, who, while he has his own dive kick, is more of his own unique character amidst everything, but does come from Nidhogg. And generally usually considered one of the best characters in the game as well. So, Yatagami, I'm side-eyeing you.
Dive kick.
I did not know that. I just know he has sword is funny.
Gee, the guy with a sword is in a game with dive kicks.
right?
Round 2.
I lost my sword. I want my sword back. My sword back.
You can have your sword back.
My sword back.
All right. I'm just waiting there patiently for the opportunity. And hits him with a double kick there.
Round 3. Dive kick.
And now Yatagami missing out on that opportunity there, but is able to get a dive kick anyway. Despite the Fencer's strength being in the sword, does not exactly always have to worry about that because he's still a very, very good character.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Fencer is definitely like a boss character by himself.
No, he's very strong. He has a lot of movement. He has a good angle for a kick. He's decently fast, all things considered. And on top of everything else, he has the sword. But the headshot will make things a lot more difficult here. Pops in a good position.
Round 6. Dive kick.
Oh, but throws the sword and puts it right where the spawn point is here. So this is a good situation for Yatagami.
7. Dive kick.
What am I supposed to do against a sword?
He's so stupid.
You were doing the right thing, Pop.
GG's.
Staying away. Oh, you lost your sword? Cool. I'm staying over here for a long time.
Select your character.
To face foot dive is to face one's end.
Select
All right, so
your
this is a
breeze.
classic matchup for long-time dive kicking fans here. Scholes versus Dive. Just kind of a classic. All right, you have your Yoon Yang type from Third Strike, and you have your Dr. Scholes from Marvel vs. Capcom. For the longest time, this is kind of what a lot of the matches look like because these were early on favored characters until people got much better at the game, and then you start seeing a lot more bads and stuff like that. But
Yes,
nonetheless,
from above.
here we go with the
Round
We Have Fresh Prince at Home theme.
Dive kick.
Ooh, getting it very quickly there, baiting out Pop just a little bit.
Round 2. Dive kick.
Yeah, just playing a little bit patiently here. Earning the corner for a bit here. Now has mid-range again here, but not able to jump out in time. Furushi taking the hit there, one apiece.
Round 3.
Yeah, you're in headlights. There's that long jump I did.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You see them coming like, I'm already in air. I don't want to get headshot, so I just have to take the hit.
Oh.
You know, kind of like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Round 4. Dive kick.
Nonetheless, here, back dashing out there, not able to capitalize on the headshot. Watching around here. Oh my gosh, they are so close. They are playing so tough, but able to lean back and kick forward. Dr. Scholes is relaxing.
5. Dive kick.
Dr. Scholl's taking notes on the opponent right now, thinking about what comes next. Backdashing out, but does get kicked in the shins, despite the shin guards.
Round.
True Yun kick there.
Yeah, exactly. Hit them low, they don't know where to go. Alright, jumping up just a little bit here. Using the air special to get back to the ground faster. Probably did save Kurushi there. And able to get the headshot, waiting for so long. And because of that headshot, that does mean that Pop does lose all her meter. Ooh, but escaping the corner, the patience does pay off. But the rapid kicking is doing a lot of work right for Kurushi. Gets into kick mode. Moving a little bit faster, trying to chase down. But does have a line here, but Kurushi's right back in, but hits the toe once more. True Yun play right here.
Round.
My toes.
Yeah. Those still toe boots ain't doing nothing.
Those are not OSHA approved.
Not at all.
At all. I need my workers' comp.
Maybe you can deal it out as well, but no, fall a little bit short there. Good jumping position from Dive. Good stuff there. For third place, we'll be going to Kurushi. Why are you so quiet again?
I'll go with the classic.
Yeah,
Let's go.
absolutely.
Let's go.
So President Noir, realizing that his last character was a pure random, going for a stable.
Like to not repeat that again.
And on the other hand, Yatagami, actually going with Johnny Gat, also considered a very strong character in this game. I think a step below Fencer, but it's been a while since I've looked at anything in this game meta-wise. But going to the beach.
The voice acting in this game always cracks me up.
They're so good. They're so very good. Start immediately here, jumping back and able to get the kick in there. Johnny Gat, Yatagami. Putting in the work right now. Back that's not there, but it's double trade. Oh. All right. Nothing really lost there. Just going to go back to neutral for a bit. Just out there, but does get the headshot. Yatagami is in a great position here. Good meter on top of everything else. Backdash out there, tries to keep things safe. Ooh, but is able to avoid the headshot. But will they be able to avoid the fraud detection?
Can't go down like this.
You might go down like this, Fred.
What?
Oh my god.
Brother. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, being taken out by a car in a game called Divekick is nasty work. That's just diabolical.
that is evil.
Nobody told me I was going to get taken out by the Toyota Supra.
Final smash.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm like, I don't know how much Yatagami knows about Cat. I hope I see the special come out because I always get somebody once.
Oh, good stuff.
What?
Good stuff.
Did it. And so Yatagami is taking it as the number one, driving away in his sedan, going into the sunset. With Prez in second place, Kurushi in third place, and Pop in fourth place. But this is a game of it can change at any time here. You can be playing the best game of your life, and suddenly you get headshot once, and you just straight up start losing. It is a really fun game, and I am glad that despite how short this was, that you all had to play a little Divekick in your life, and I implore you to play more, maybe bring your communities in and stuff like that too, because of course I would like to see more.
Yeah, thanks for bringing us on for this. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
I will absolutely be playing more of this. Like I'm hoping.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We might need a server ping at this point.